Hi there, so I'm just going to show you how to download reports about benefits and contracts in Cenefits within your organization. So you just click on the download link here and you've got two tabs, one for benefits and one for contracts. The benefits file will contain all of the information, all the details for each of the individual benefits, as well as the evidence that you, the public organization, and either a delivery partner or a supplier, depending on which one you are, has provided, and then finally with the scores that the assessor and the supplier have provided as well. So you get all that information in that benefits file. The contracts file, by contrast, has all the individual details about the contracts that you'd expect, plus some aggregated fields which show the number of benefits delivered in that contract, the amount of social value delivered, and the number of points delivered as well. If you use a points, if the organisation uses a points-based system, so you have some basic details about the contracts as well as the aggregated fields as well. And in each case, the mechanism for downloading them is the same. You can apply a filter, so you can come here and you can filter by various fields. So the benefit downloads you can filter based on a number of contract-related fields at the top here, and then by the benefit-related fields further down. So you can use any of these filters. You can use all of them if you like, and be very specific. But you've got your contract title or contract reference number, the outcome of the benefit, contract type, budget type, organization. So that's the public organization that's issued that you're looking to find benefits that they've assigned to you. Benefit model, number of points, benefit value, social value, supplier executive, delivery partner executive. So this refers to the person, the user, the colleague from your organization that's been assigned to the benefits to provide evidence. Supplier score, start date, end date, benefit status, and then a contract value. So you can filter by those things, and then you can either select individual items, or you can select whole pages of items. You can select the type of file format you want, Excel format or the open document format, and then you can click on download selected, which will just download the things that you selected. Or if you click on download all, it will just download everything in the list, whether or not you've applied a filter. It'll download whatever that is here. So if you have filtered it, it'll just download everything that's been filtered. Whereas, if there's nothing been filtered, it'll just download everything that there is. And this is exactly the same mechanism for contracts, so I won't go over this again, labour that. But the filters are going to be a little simpler here because it's just the filters that relate to contracts. So I won't go through them again because we've just gone over them briefly. But that's how that works, how the mechanism works. And then the file that you get at the end of the day, you get two files. You get this benefit file and the contracts file. The file in its raw form will be like this. So if you want to just expand the columns, you click on that top left-hand corner and then and then double-click on one of these, and then it'll open up all the columns to the right length. And as I described, you've got your basics of details just here. The contract that it's part of, the outcome, the benefit reference number, which is a 4-character reference which is randomly generated by us when a benefit gets created. So it's a common reference number that you can use to refer to internally and with a public organization. Description, category, method, location. These are all the sort of regular fields. But interestingly, you do have the contact details of the people who are assessing the benefit from the public organization's point of view, and also the contact details of the people within the supplier and the delivery partner who are providing evidence as well. So you've got a way of getting in touch with them. You've got the benefit status, which might be interesting, and an explanation for that. If it's something like delayed or incomplete or substituted, it'll definitely have that, but I think it could possibly have that anyway. And then here you go. You've got the meat of the thing here. You've got the evidence so in these columns you'll see the textual evidence that people have provided, the assessors have provided, the score that they provide, the explanation for the score, evidence that suppliers provided, the supplier score, supplier's explanation for their score, and the delivery partner evidence. This is kind of the meat of the thing. Again, textually, these explanations of what's going on during the benefit. And then you've got some quick links, some quick columns here which just show you whether or not there are file attachments or if there's any pending evidence or scores or pending evidence score rejection. So it's just a way to give a quick overview of what's going on with all your benefits and get that detail and see what's happening. Whereas the contract file, by contrast, is just it's just the main difference is, you have the same essential fields, so contract title, reference number, description, type, category, portfolio, department, location, these things. You still have the ability to see who the contract managers are by their email address, so you can get in touch with them, as well as who the admins are for the supplier organizations. You got your contract status here, but crucially you got these aggregated fields here at the end, just showing you how many benefits there are that are supposed to be delivered in the contract, and how many have been, how many points there are in total, how many have been delivered, how much value, how much social value there is, and how much has been delivered. So it's just a quick way to get an overview of that. If you are in a framework contract and there are multiple suppliers within that contract, this may not be as useful to you at the moment as it potentially will be in future, because we're going to make a change probably to make these files a bit more relevant to you individually in a future release. So that's it. That gives you a quick idea of how to filter and download the benefits and contracts files and what's inside them. It should give you an idea about what you can and can't do in terms of reporting on what's going on with your benefits and contracts in Cenefits. So thank you.